Da-da, 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 da-da. Hello, junior detectives. It's great to see you this morning.
Absolutely. I hope you're feeling ready for another day of investigating clues and solving mysteries. But before we get started, we need you to solve a little mystery that we faced this morning. Detective Dungarees has lost his hat, and we've got no idea where it is. Do you have any ideas? Could you shout it out if you think you can see it anywhere?
Ooh.
We're struggling.
Oh, did you say it's somewhere behind this drum kit?
Oh.
Maybe it's here? Oh, no, it's not over there. No. Where else could it be?
Over behind the desk. Oh, I'll go and have a look.
Oh, is it there? Isn't there?
It's not over here.
No. If you can see it, shout it out. Oh, did you say it's maybe behind you? Is it somewhere over here? No, I don't think so. Oh, that's a good suggestion. Oh, thank you very much. It was here all along. Oh,
Wow.
amazing. Oh, of course. Thanks for helping us out there. You're top-notch detectives.
Well, we'd better get back to the real investigation. I hope you guys have managed to put that piece of evidence back together so you can show Detective Joy and Detective Stern. Did you manage to stick it all back together?
Nice, and I bet with your finding skills, you've probably found most of those bits needed for your Easter garden. Oh, I can't wait to see them all once you've done. Please do remember to send us a photo once you've done it.
Yes. Well, make sure you're ready to join in with the songs today. We're going to be singing that Jesus Saves song again. It's all about that hope that we have, and we certainly need a bit of hope this year, don't we?
Right. Over to the detective headquarters to find out more about whether there's more evidence that Jesus really is alive.
Look at what our brilliant junior detectives have put together. I told you they could do it.
Can you hold still? Bring it down a bit. Come on, there we go.
Now here you can see that that's the guy we've been looking for. Clearly alive. Well, I mean, he's sitting up and holding bread and, doing things that dead people can't do.
It's just an old photo.
Well, it's dated the 3rd of April, 33. Let me just check that what day that was in AD 33. And that would be last Sunday.
But he was buried the Friday before, right?
I guess I was right yesterday then. He is a ghost.
Photo editing, odd shenanigans. I said it yesterday. I'm not going to say a ghost did it and stop investigating.
The lab says that no one has messed with the photo. And what else do you want me to call the dead guy having supper? We can keep investigating, but I assure you, he is not dead.
If, and I mean if, he is not dead, we'll probably hear about him appearing again somewhere.
Why don't I have a search on Twittergram again?
I'll go through official sources. News, that's if the Romans don't stop it coming out. Other investigations, security cameras, they'll crop up somewhere.
We've been doing this for ages, and there is nothing. Can't I at least put some music it gone?
If you must.
Right. Get ready. On your feet. Get stretching. Put your coffee down, Stern. You're going to join in, and you're going to enjoy it. Trust me.
Sing hope is here, hope is here. Shout the news to everyone. It's a new day, peace has come. Jesus saves, mercy triumphs at the cross. Love has come to rescue us. Jesus saves. Hope is here, what a joyful noise we'll make as we join with heaven's song to let all the world know that Jesus saves. Raise a shout to let all the world know that Jesus saves. Free at last, every debt has been repaid. Broken hearts can be remade. Jesus saves. Sing above the storms of life. Sing it through the darkest night. Jesus saves. Free at last. What a joyful noise we'll make as we join with heaven's song to let all the world know that Jesus saves. Raise a shout to let all the world know that Jesus saves. Sing it out to let all the world know that Jesus saves. Raise a shout to let all the world know that Jesus saves. And you save, you heal, restore, reveal the Father's heart to us. You rose, you raised us from the grave. Your spirit lives in us. You save, you heal, restore, reveal the Father's heart to us. You rose, you raised us from the grave. Your spirit lives in us. Sing it out to let all the world know that Jesus saves. Raise a shout to let all the world know Jesus saves. Sing it out to let all the world know that Jesus saves. Raise a shout to let all the world know Jesus saves.
See, you did enjoy it. And I did tell you to put that coffee down. I think I've got a tissue somewhere. This should do the trick.
No, I'm off to get a towel. Good job that coffee had gotten cold.
Ooh, an email from Detective Agent Holmes. Let's open that up. Detective Stern and Fuller. Da, da, da. Attached is a video interview. One of those disciples following your missing dead man. Report sighting. Very strange, though you should see it.
John Fuller, are you on my laptop?
Maybe? about the case. Look, it looks like one of Jesus' disciples being interviewed about another case, but Detective Holmes thinks it might be useful evidence for us.
Well, since we're all here now, I might as well hit play.
This is Detective Sergeant Whedon. Can you state your name for record, please?
James, son of Alpheus.
Okay, and what is your relation to Jesus?
I followed him for 2-3 years as he was walking around and teaching people and healing people.
Okay. And where were you after his execution?
Well, we were all in Jerusalem, but in hiding.
Okay. Can you take up the story, please? What were you doing on the night where he supposedly returns?
Okay. Well, a couple of our friends had just come back. They'd been trying to walk to Emmaus and had seen... They thought they'd seen Jesus walking with them on that road. So, obviously they came straight back to find us in Jerusalem. And we were sitting, we were talking, and then the same thing happened. So we were chatting over a meal and Jesus appeared. And he didn't come through the door, but he was there.
And how do you know that it was Jesus and not someone else?
Well, as I said, I spent 2 years with the guy. I know what he looks like. And he spoke with us. He was talking about, we could see the holes in his hands and his feet, and he showed them to us. And, I remember him saying that, he said, a ghost does not have hands and feet like you see that I have.
Did anyone confirm through touching them, or did you just see his hands and feet?
Well, we saw his hands and feet, and we could see through his hand. We could,
Okay.
and then, as I said, we were having a meal, and he took some of the food and ate it,
Right.
and we saw it go into him, and it didn't drop through him and hit the floor. He was a real body. It wasn't just and it's not a hallucination. A hallucination
No.
doesn't eat food.
No. Okay. Okay. And what happened after then?
Well, I mean, that was really all that happened that evening.
Well, that settles it. He's not a ghost, but he's alive, actually there, with a body. Solved.
Solved? What do you mean, solved? We checked! He was D-E-A-D. Dead!
Well, not anymore. He's visiting his friends in Jerusalem.
Well, if you went there next, you better fetch up caseboard. Now let's see if we can find that house. I think... Oh, yes. So it's in that quarter down there. I think it's that. No, one up from the blue one. There. Oh, if that's where he went after Emmaus, go on. I swear, this Jesus is moving far too much for a dead guy. And we still don't know who or how he got out of that guarded tomb. That's the case we got in the first place.
Look, if he can come back from the dead, then escaping from a guarded tomb, moving a very giant rock, isn't gonna be the tricky bit. Let's be honest.
Come to think of it though, could almost be right. Moving a big rock is hard, but coming back from the dead should be impossible. You are assuming we trust that disciple.
If it's not true, people will think that he is mad. And it's a pretty awful alibi. Who says something impossible to get themselves out of trouble when it doesn't make any sense? There has to be some truth in his story.
You don't think we might just have another nutcase? Those women, that bloke from the road, the Roman, this guy too?
Plus all the people in our evidence picture, plus the Romans hiding something. If they're all mad, how come everything lines up?
I said I couldn't accept he's a ghost, it's solved. How is this better?
Let's go back a few steps. What do we know about this guy who has risen from the dead from before he died?
Went around the Middle East, mostly Israel. Talked about the kingdom of heaven quite a bit. Big crowds.
There are reports of people being healed. He seems to have known more about the holy books than any of the scholars. Some mentions of being the Son of God. Oh, actually, that's a pretty big one. Apparently that's got something to do with why he was killed.
Oh, this case. It is all insane. Oh, we should stuck to the missing shop dummy.
Well, if he is the Son of God, maybe he did just, rise from the dead?
We have to get something else. More evidence, another story, anything. I don't see how I could explain this to the other detectives. They'd just laugh.
Yeah, but if it's true, then it wouldn't matter. If it's that important, and it would be, it's that big.
Looks like you're joining in with some of our witnesses. Are you, okay?
Of course I'm okay. It's just so exciting. I feel like I need to sing about it.
Jump up off the floor, jump up off your chair. We're going to sing together. I will lift up the name of the Lord. I will lift up the name of the Lord. I will lift up the name of the one who lifted me. He took my feet from the slippery clay, set me on a solid rock to stay. I will lift up the name of the one who lifted me. So I'll praise you, Jesus. on a solid rock. He took my feet from the slippery clay and set them on a solid rock. He took my feet from the slippery clay and set them on a solid rock to stay. I will lift up the name of the one who lifted me. Well done.
I think you must have lost it. We must have missed something.
No, I don't think you've missed something. I think we've found something. Something big. Something life-changing.
But how could something that big be kept secret? I know the Romans seem to be hushing it up, but really? Nah.
I guarantee we'll find more evidence. It is that big. It can't be ignored, and if it is true, it will prove itself to be.
We should be done for the day. But maybe you could set the junior detectives a task to track down more witnesses.
All right. And you sleep on it.
Yeah. You get those detectives the information they need. And I'll see you later. I'm going to go through the files just 1 or 2 more times. What have I missed?
This investigation just keeps getting more and more interesting. For those who suspected that Jesus has come back as a ghost, well, now you can see that that isn't the case.
Definitely. I mean, the fact that he met with his disciples, that he ate with them, must mean that he was completely alive again. Ghosts don't eat food.
It sounds like Detective Joy is convinced, but I think they're going to need a bit more evidence for Detective Stern to believe that Jesus is alive. I think they're going to need your help, junior detectives. Well, today's challenge is investigating some QR codes. Open up today's top secret pack, and in it you will find this map. Now, we have some fingerprints. You need to follow those fingerprints, which will take you to a QR code. You might want to ask your parents to help you to scan it, and you will find links to videos. Watch those videos and compile them for further evidence. You might want to pick your favourite one and cut it out and stick it on your evidence lock with your map as today's piece of evidence.
Great. And then on top of that, we thought it might be helpful to try and recreate that scene of Jesus eating with his friends. So we're going to try and make some fish just like the one that Jesus ate with his disciples. And maybe later today, you could go outside with your family and have a picnic. Perhaps you could build a den first to make that picnic even more exciting.
A den! I love building dens. You know, you can use anything to make a den. If you're indoors, if it's raining, maybe you could just use some furniture and some sheets and blankets, a bit like Louise over here. And if you want to get out and about today, maybe you could find some things out and about in the garden, maybe some sticks, some chairs, some throw something over your washing line. See what you could do to make a really cosy den and then have a family picnic inside.
Oh, I hope you have a great time. I would love building my den. Oh, good luck with that. See you tomorrow.
Bye!
Da-da, 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 da-da.